All right, time to start this back and by day. We're gonna start on go figure some pull downs. Not going crazy heavy or crazy ride, but got the good handle out. Oh. I know sometimes off season. All right, I've missed this machine front lat pull down. I always thought this was more of like a row, the way it finishes, but front lat pull downs it is. Yeah, baby. We practice safe sets in this gym. my set of these. And I'm feeling some heavy chest support rows. All right, as promised, I'm feeling some heavy chest supported rows. Brandon told me to put more weight on, so it was going to be 2 plates, so it's free. Two, three, happy? All right. All you have to do is become one of Jeff Nippard's guinea pigs for one of his experiments, so you can work out there whenever you want. Oh. Oh. All right. Last set of these. These are feeling pretty freaking good. Pretty phenomenal. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah. All right. Oh. Oh. Woo. Let's go, yo, heavy. It's chaos in here. I love it. Just me and the boys in here tonight. Having a good time. Still stuck in that time. Oh. Well, the plans we made for two. Woo. Yep. Yeah. Woo. Oh. Yep. Oh, I think the Max cooked after this. It'll be some bicep time. It's probably a good thing I don't have my own personal gym. I'll be training like this every day. Oh god. Now, this might be my favorite variation of a cable curl because this row machine is just so dang perfect for it. There I go. Oh god, I underestimated that. Alright. Big good start to the bicep section. Ooh. Ooh. So the point of that is to not cheat, right? To be able to weigh down. You get like a good straight curl. But cheating those last few reps. Oh, it just feels so good. Alright. A few more of those. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of curl time. Ooh. Yeah. 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 Oh. Woo. All right. Straight into some alternating dumbbell curls. Come on. He's white with a beard. Oh. All right, time for some bicep bias, bicep focus, whatever you want to say. Pull downs. You got autism. So that's been pure chaos in the best way. All right, guys, that was one heck of a back and by day. It ended up being about an hour, 10 minutes with what? Six, I think it was 5 back exercises and free bicep exercises. But to be completely honest, I'm perfectly fine with that. I ended up going very heavy on everything. We haven't done the lie down cable curls on that Roman forever. And one of the only issues I have with that gym is that entire cable stack machine from the pull down to the cables in the center to the row is rope instead of cable. The only one that has cable on it now is the pull down. He went in and fed cable through and got rid of the rope. And my biggest issue with that rope is it loses tension. It has elasticity to it, and it stretches, which is the same reason why when I did the rows on the cable row that I put those boxes there. It's not because I can't reach it, feet rise on that spot. It's because when I go to hit rows on it, it stretches so much that you don't get like a full range of motion. It touches the bottom way too easily. And so by adding those boxes there and getting further away, further back on the seat, we kind of eliminate that. But that's why also sometimes you could hear it hit the bottom during those rows. It's because like it would kind of, if you started going faster, more cheating, more pumpish, the elasticity of the rope would kind of stretch you a bit and it touch the bottom. And so that's my only issue with that cable machine, is it's all rope. I genuinely love that gym. It's the first gym I ever went to. It's my home gym. Love that gym. Today was a rare occasion. I mean, you could probably, I'm sure my mic picked up everything, because I haven't looked at the owner's manual in a while to actually see how to put it on the muted background, like the isolated voice setting, whatever you want to call it. So that way it just picks up the closest things to it, such as my voice. But I'm sure you guys heard the laughing, the jokes, the music blaring, all the fun stuff that was going on during the workout today. It was a very rare occasion where I got to the gym, no one was there. Brandon shows up, two of my friends from church show up, and we all ended up just like having a great time. They were hitting hamstrings, we were hitting back and by, and we were able to joke and laugh and feed off each other's energy. And so it was literally just back and by with the boys. I mean, it was a dang good time. I hope that the energy and the fun in the room that me and Brandon and Tom and Jonathan all experienced translates to the video, and you guys have a great viewing experience via, basically through the good lifting experience and the good time we had. I genuinely hope that translates in some way, shape, or form to the video. But I have zero complaints with the workout. I had such a good time. Just not just like hanging out with friends wise, but also workout wise. It's one of those things. If you've kind of migrated gyms, it'll make me Brandon do. I know not everyone has the luxury. The only reason I do is, the day passes at the gym are just at are relatively cheap. And I know the owner, she, lives close to where I live all my life, at my parents' house. Good people. It's a small town, right? But relatively cheap day passes. It was my first gym, so I've always had to take a membership of some sort there. Then at Cuba, I get free membership for running their social media, which is one of the things that I kind of was able to take into the channel, was my experience doing that. Being able to confidently schedule posts and everything else, and to have some editing know-how and, Photoshop and everything for the thumbnails. But so me and Brandon don't have memberships at that gym, but we go and get day passes. Cuba, I worked for that membership. It's you could call it a handout. It's not a handout, but it is a membership that I give to the gym via, I help clean sometimes, I fill up the water tank when we're there if it's empty, and I run the social media. And so, and the guy has even called me his assistant manager. He's had me meet people there to let them in, to sign them up for memberships, and just let him, he'll handle the rest. Just get them the waiver, get them signed up, get them a card, blah, blah, blah. Send him a picture of the card. He'll put it in the system later, all that fun stuff. But so that's how we have membership at Cuba. And then the gym we go to the most right now, Tan Fitness, we just pay our monthly fee there. So we have a bit of a luxury that a lot of people won't have, where we can bounce between gyms. But if you've never done that, I would challenge you to once in a while find a gym that intrigues you. Like, you look at it, you're like, oh, I like the selection machines here, blah blah blah. I like the atmosphere. And go have a workout there. Get a day pass, and work at a different gym, because sometimes just that change in environment, even if it is a familiar environment, but when you haven't been in it a while, it can breathe new life into the workout. Because let's be honest, there was nothing at Stillo's gym that I couldn't do at Tan or at Cuba's Get Fit. Outside of that upper lat pull down, the front lat pull down, the yellow machine, Tan has a chest supported row machine. I can do chest supported rows of cables at Cuba. It just takes a minute to set up. Every gym has a normal pull down. I can do cable pullovers with the rope at any gym. I can do cable rows at all the gyms I go to. So what made today special wasn't just like, yeah,
obviously the atmosphere in the gym was kind of crazy with all four of us in there having a good time, but also like I came in hyped for that workout, feeding off the energy that I had from being in a different environment for the first time in a while. That isn't Cuba or Rava's gym. So if you haven't bounced to a different gym just to have a bit of a different workout and to just change environment for just to say you did it and just to have that experience, I would genuinely encourage you to do so, especially if say maybe working out is starting to get a bit stale for you. One, you should probably change your training style because it's probably not style you enjoyed to the point that you're going to do it for the rest of your life. But two, sometimes it does take breathing new life into it for something as simple as a scenery change. And so that wasn't why we ended up at the gym. It was going to be a late workout. The gym's right there. I'm a minute away from church. So, I texted Brandon, hey, church is over. Let's get day passes. Let's go to Stillwell. And that's, what happened. But in reality, it does breathe new life into your workouts. I don't think the workout would have been nearly as good. It probably wouldn't even look the same if it was at Cuba or Get Fit, because I wouldn't do that variation of cable curls at either of those gyms because their row machines just aren't really fitted to it the way Stilbo's is. Stilbo's feels I almost doing the cable curls on that when I do hidden rows on it, to be completely honest. But it was a good time. Yeah, you guys see in the video, Brandon. This part was off camera. He said I put 2 plates on the chessboard row machine, and I'm thinking that's heavy enough. And he goes, I thought you were going to do free weights. I said, you challenging me? And he nods. And so I put 2 more plates on, and I started the camera. And I told you guys, he challenged me to put more weight on. I got, 6 reps? 6 not great-looking reps with it. But, I know I can do that weight. I've done it before at that gym when me and Brandon used to do 5x5. But, have a little fun sometimes. Sometimes that's going to breathe new life and new intensity into your workout. If you find yourself fortunate enough to have the gym to yourself, it doesn't happen often, but I'm sure we've all had that magical moment where you walk in and no one's there. And in this case, again, there's 4 of us there, but we were all 4 people who knew each other, who are all friends. They're like, dude, go get your speaker out of the car. It's just us. Let's have fun. We're yelling, yeah, buddy, Ronnie Coleman, idiots. We're swimming weights. We're having a good time. I felt like a kid again. I felt like a kid in a candy shop, and it was a great time. So, great workout all around. I had so much fun. It's extremely late, and I am fasted. It is 9:16 at night, and I am fasted just because I never went home today. So I haven't had a bite to eat. So no cardio today for that reason. I just can't stay out any longer. It's getting late. I need to get home, eat, and edit the video and get to bed at a decent time. So I will wake up early tomorrow for cardio and hopefully hit some after the workout as well. So tomorrow's chest day will be at 10 like normal, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I did ask Brandon if he'd consider day passes at Stillville again tomorrow, but we both agreed we like 10 for chest. Stillville's great. Stillville has some of the better chest machines as well. But Tan Fitness is, in Rolla is just the gym we've been going to. It's just fantastic for chest. Its selection is something else. So we're looking forward to that. So it'll look more like a normal chest day. It won't be like last chest days where I was just like, ooh, let's do like all pressing and then a few tables and get out. It's going to be more balanced, like free presses, free cables. Free presses, free flies, or free presses, 4 fly, something along those lines, but relatively balanced, alternating between the two. It seems like that's just how what my chest responds to best. Gives me a break between the pressing for my triceps to cool off without my chest having a rest, right? So I can still walk out for a good heavy press. It's challenging to my chest, but, so the way I see it and the way I do it, right, is if I hit a fly at the beginning of that workout, okay, chest is warmed up, we're ready to go. You go to press. Well, now you do have somewhat of a limiting factor in form of your front delts and your triceps, because your triceps are completely responsible at the top for lockout. I don't care what you say, how perfect your form is to keep to keep a press in your chest. When you get to the top of the press, your triceps are responsible for lockout, right? And even if you stop it right before lockout, like Ronnie Coleman never fully locked out, your triceps are still responsible for at least the last third of that movement. A lot of that can be chest, but the triceps, that very top of the movement of a press is moving into your triceps. And so what I have found is, in order to have a good balance where I can try to push my pressing even towards the end of a workout, is to alternate between presses and flies. So you get this break when you're hitting the flies, no matter what variation it is, that my chest is still getting cooked on these flies, which good, it's chest day. But my triceps are getting the rest they need, because at the end of the day, they're the antagonists in the movement. They're not what I'm aiming to hit in that moment. Even if it is chest and tri, I'm not trying to hit tries when I'm hitting an incline press. So that's always been my philosophy with chest, is alternating between a fly and a press. And personally, it doesn't matter which one you start with. Like, there are times when we come in and we start with press, but typically I like to start with a fly, because it gets my blood in my chest, it gets the fibers going, it gets me ready to go. I'm able to get that deep stretch where we make sure my rotator cuffs and everything are nice and loose and ready to go, and then we get into some pressing. But like I said, normal chest day tomorrow. Just a bit of an explanation on why we train chest the way we do, but I'm looking forward to it. I will say, and I understand there's only 81 subscribers on the channel. I'm not anything special. The channel hasn't blown up. I never expected it to get where it's at. And I don't foresee it becoming this huge thing that blows up out of my control, right? I just don't see it catching on. But last night I was just hit with this overwhelming feeling of imposter syndrome, which is crazy because I'm not some public figure. I'm not really a fitness influencer. I'm not anything right now. I'm a guy who posts on YouTube that has 81 subscribers, and maybe that's where it comes from, is because I'm fairly doing the things an influencer would do, fairly doing the things a YouTuber would do, whatever you want to say, whatever you'd like to call it. And I'm acting like I'm, someone in the space, even if it's a small someone with little influence right now. And so maybe that's where it stems from. Is it's like, man, I'm acting that guy. I'm the next Sam Sulek or the next Lil Tenny or Jesse James or insert name here. But in reality, I have 81 subscribers and I'm nobody, right? And I truly don't know where it stemmed from, but it kind of just hit me out of nowhere last night. That there's just that sense of like, the only thing I can come up with is imposter syndrome, which you hear flown around in the YouTube space anyways, where people start to feel like they don't deserve what they're getting, or they aren't who people think they are, who they present themselves to their audience. I don't know. The thing is, I don't fake any of this. Like, this is my sense of humor. This is how I talk. This is, there are days where I'm low energy and I'm going super light, and I just don't have it in me to go heavy and blah blah blah. And then there's days like today where the workout was borderline just full of ADHD and autism, and our moms all cruelly chugged a bunch of Tylenol when they were pregnant with us because we were just stupid in the gym today. It was just a good time all around. We were singing to the songs on the speaker at the top of our lungs. We're yelling, "Yeah, buddy, ain't nothing but a peanut." Everybody wants to lift this. Everybody wants to be a bodybuilder, but no one wants to lift this heavy weight. we're having a good time, and I don't take any of this. When I say I never expected to get 81 subscribers, I mean that. I never expected to get one. If I ever got one, I assumed it'd be Brandon, and that was it. I never imagined myself having the courage to not only want to actually attempt the summer shredding show next summer. I considered it for a while. At first, I didn't know summer shredding existed. This transformation show, but I fell in love with working out so much, and I lost the weight initially so fast that I just all of a sudden I fell in love with the process, and I thought I want to hop on a bodybuilding stage one day. And I thought about it, but I never had the courage to do it. I just don't think that's me. I'm the kid who never took his shirt off at the pool. I get embarrassed to take off my shirt now, and I'm 170 pounds total down, 100 pounds different from the kid who used to feel that way. But I still swim in a pool with my shirt on sometimes. Not every time, but there's days where I get hit with that insecurity, like I'm still that 300-pound kid. And so I never thought I would actually shoot for it. And I definitely never thought I'd make it a public decision, especially in the way that I have, where now I'm filming the journey to that stage. There's no hiding from it now. Originally, I could have thought about it all day. Yeah. I'll do the summer shredding competition this summer. And then summer comes by and I'm not stage ready and no one knows, so I just won't pay to be in do the show. I won't make a video. I won't practice a clothing routine, and summer will go by and no one's none the wiser. But instead, I posted about it. I made this YouTube channel. I basically put myself put myself to the fire. It's do it or embarrass the daylights out of yourself. And again, I did say earlier on the channel, if I'm not happy with the physique I have, by the time the show's coming around, I will not pay to be in it. I will wait till next summer. Because even then, I'm allowed to use my pictures from all the way up to 2023 because they allow a 3-year transformation. Photos from 3 years prior. So I was still floating in the 250s in 2023 following COVID and weight gain during COVID and all that. So yeah, I'm perfectly happy, but that's the cutoff. Right now, my sights are on 2026 summer shredding transformation division. That's where my sights are on. But I've never been one who wants to half attempt anything I do. I want to come at it with my whole heart and with all my effort. And if I'm not as lean as I want to be, no matter how hard I try before the show, or maybe I am lean enough, or I think I'm lean enough, but maybe I'm like, oh, my legs are too small, or this needs to come up, or I have the time to fix that. No, I don't have to do the show in 2026, so I'll do 2027. So that's the cutoff. But that's I'm still holding myself to that. With the goal is within the next 2 years, whether it be 2026 or 2027, I will be on that stage called the Summer Shredding Bodybuilding Show in the Transformation Division. And I want to at least podium, if not win. But I know for sure I want to bring the best package that's capable for me to bring. And, starting this channel was like putting myself to the fire. There really is no backing out now. It's public. There's 128 videos dedicated to it. 128 workouts. 128 days of dieting. 128 days of cardio. It's in motion, and I'm not gonna back out. So, anyways, I've got young enough, guys. I love and appreciate you more. Right now at 81, down the road with who knows how many more. But I love and appreciate you guys. If you like the video, like it. If you aren't subscribed and you've made it this far, go ahead and subscribe. You made it this far. You clearly enjoyed something about the video. If you want to support me or the channel in any way, shape, or form, the best way to do that right now is still Harder Than Last Time supplements. Use code JS15 and save 15% off your order. The link for that is in the description, along with a link to the merch. I know it's such a small channel. No, having merch this early was a crazy idea, but I'm proud of the simple yet decent design I came up with. I plan on actually getting a shirt and a hoodie myself to wear in the videos, but right now, your boy don't got a lot of spending money, so that will not happen at least anytime soon. But again, if you want to support the channel, the links are there in the description. You don't have to. The channel's completely free, and it always will be, which is probably why I'm not. I'd love to do a Patreon and all, but I don't think I will. I don't want to make you guys pay for these videos. Even if it is like, 8, 12 hours early, blah, blah, blah. They're free. Your guys' support is more than enough. So, but I love you guys. I appreciate all 81 of you, even if only 5 of you watch the videos. I get it. Y'all have lives, and I don't blame you. And I have a life outside of this channel, so I get it. We're all human beings, and we're all trying to make it in this crazy world. And I appreciate any time any of you take a second of your day to watch even a minute of one of my videos. So, love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for Chest and Try.